this change every time? There's no way it changes every time, right? That wouldn't make any sense. No way this thing changes every time. Why would they change this? What? They do change it every time. Why? Bruh, that is so stupid. Why would they change the key every time, bro? That is ass. Actually ass. Alright, okay. Welcome back, welcome back. Saturdays. Saturday. Shit. Jeez. Why the freaking never this thing is so. Welcome in, guys. Welcome back. I am feeling good. Feeling good. What's going on, chat? How are you guys doing today? This morning? Jump in. How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to the streams. My eyes are. Jesus. I think not. I am here today to set the record straight, make some decisions. For sure, make some decisions. If you're over on YouTube, right? Hold on. Let me get y'all up. Y'all. Alright, should be good. Alright. Why is YouTube not changing? YouTube is not changing. Why? I swear, bro. Okay, I guess it did change. I just needed to see the light. Make sure that I'm not echoing anywhere. Cake is good. Alright. It's good. Alright, so over the past week, I have dropped more shows on the YouTube. I told you guys that, especially over on YouTube, I told you guys that I was going to drop more shows because now I have more time. I don't have to edit, right? I don't have to edit anything, so I can kind of put out more, you know, not only, I can put out more content for you guys, whatever it is that you enjoy. So there's going to be a lot more shows running on the channel at any given time. Now, I know that it's not the style that most people want to see, right? I do understand that. I know that you guys want to just, watch the reaction on YouTube. You want a edited version. I know that some of you guys want that. I also know that a lot of you guys, you know, wherever I was providing the full reactions, you guys would go there to watch the reactions as well, which is fine. So I know that you guys that wanted the edited version so you can stay on YouTube and watch. You might be a little upset, you might leave, whatever, unsubscribe, all that. That was expected. This is not the first time that I've done this. If you're an OG from my first channel I created on YouTube, if you are an OG, you would know that this is not the first time I've done this. I've done this to avoid copyright and stuff on the channel before. This time around, the reason why I'm doing it is because I am just getting too frustrated over the fact of editing. It was just getting to me. So I decided to not do that anymore because editing is too tedious. And hey, man, I think, in my opinion, if people really enjoy your reactions, I don't see why they can't, go over to um, what's up, casual. I don't see why they can't go over to, you know, whether they want to go to the Patreon. I'm putting the link in the description. Go watch the full reaction. You don't have to deal with any filters or anything like that. You just get to watch the reaction, enjoy, and whatever, right? And I've also made a tier. So if you want to support, you get some extra things over on Patreon as well. Get some extra episodes. You can either watch and be caught up with the shows that we're currently watching over on Patreon, or, of course, for whatever drops on YouTube, you can watch an extra episode. There's a tier for that as well. Okay? You can do that. So I'm practically, right now, we have about 5, I think it's about 5 running shows going on the channel right now. And I'm probably going to add more because I do have some shows that have been sitting in the vault. You know what I mean? I do have some shows that never came to YouTube at all, like that I finished either last year or whatever, or ongoing shows that I need to kind of get back to finish. That I'm like seasons in, three or so seasons in. I was watching The Crown. Um, I might drop that on the channel too. We'll see, right? I'll do a poll, whatever floats your boat. Him though, what's up? Um, we'll see how things go from there, right? There are some shows that I do need to catch up to. I don't know if today is the day. Um, we need to make some decisions. Just wanted to make sure that I have everything that I need going, right? And we will go from there. All right. We were supposed to check out some other pilots. I mean, if you guys have any suggestion, today is the day, because um, on Monday when I get back to streaming and everything, I am going to be grinding out a whole lot of shows on Monday. So this is gonna be pretty much just really just anime, really. So we'll see how that goes. So while we're here today, I think people just a lot of times, if you guys are out there, right, I want you guys to understand something, right? If you come through to the stream, like, I think a lot of times people just click on a button and then I don't know what they want. I don't know what they want exactly. It's one of the things that I can't understand when I'm streaming, right? We'll have people just sit back and relax. I am not a established streamer, guys. I'm not an established streamer, right? I'm not an established streamer. You guys have got to let me know if you're here. You gotta put something in the chat. It's not just about liking the stream. Get in the chat, say something, right? That's how it works. Okay? That's how it works. You know, I don't know if I want to say unfortunately, but that's how it works for um otherwise I feel like I'm sitting here by myself, right? So if you are on any of the services, right? I can't see gotta go to the Patreon chat, right? I cannot see um any I can't really know who's active unless you guys say something, right? So if you come in, you know, if you come in, if you're stopping by, say something. If it's even say hello, hey, I can't stick around for the stream, whatever. I get it. People after work, even on Saturdays, right? Or wherever you are in the world, whatever is happening. I understand. But I also need to get a gauge of what you guys want, how do you want to interact, and all of that good stuff, right? I prefer when you guys get, a little bit more active, right? A little bit more active. It's always a good thing. So I want you guys to engage with the content, all that good stuff. As I said, if I don't get interactions in the chat, I feel like I'm sitting here by myself talking. That's how I feel. I'm just telling you the honest truth. I feel like I'm just here with myself. I can see that there's people there, right? But I need that interactive thing to not feel like I'm doing this, you know, not for an audience, right? Right? I know people might come around and it might seem like, certain things are going to go a certain way, or you don't know what the stream is about. You can ask, right? You can ask. That's a, that's acceptable, right? That's acceptable, right? You can ask. There's nothing wrong with asking a question, right? Not gonna lie. All right, so let me get this thing out of the way. One thing I wanted to do live was also make a decision on the C dramas that we're about to start on Patreon. As people have been voting, right? Participating in the poll over on Patreon. And I don't see anyone in particular over on Patreon. I don't know, man. Sometimes I wonder if people get the notifications for the streams. I don't know. I guess people don't want to see my ugly mug. Man. Alright, let me see here. We need to make it. It seems like Legend of Shanghai made. So that they won out by like one vote. All right, so the three shows that I put up, I don't know. Seems like people like all of them. People just, kind of convince me that all three of these shows are pretty good. So I don't know. I might just decide. Huh. I still haven't gotten Legend of Shanghai yet. I need to get that junk. Alright. Alright. You guys have any shows that you would like me to test out? That I would like to watch? Like me to watch? Any shows at all? Or else? I need to catch up with Kaiju number 8. What's the last episode of this that I watched? can't remember. Damn, what was the last episode? Of C drama? Wanna know what a C drama is? Hey Mikey, what's up? Not of C drama. I want to know, like, I was just trying to remember what's the last episode of Kaiju number 8 that I've seen. I gotta go check to see it. Now watch 5 episodes? I'm good. I'm good. I don't have any particular um, suggestions coming in. So I'm going to, let me see. I'm trying to figure out, could continue because I haven't watched Kaiju number 8, like the whole season. It seems like I've only seen like 4 episodes. Let me see, which one is this? Episode 17. It's the last one I watched. So that's 5 episodes, I guess. What is that? Indian series? What is that? What? It's blocked, bro. It's blocked in the US, bruh. This is blocked in the US, my friend. I can't watch that. It's blocked in the US. It's unavailable in this country. Rocket Boys? Well, there you go. Is that that's what life sometimes? That's what you call it. Maybe it's just the trailer that's blocked, I guess. Maybe, you never know. Let me see if I can find it. Rocket. There must be some trailer that I can watch. No way. Seems like a lot of people have been watching it. I guess. This was this like 2 years ago? It was like 2 years ago. What do you mean? What's the schedule for today? What do you mean? If it's anime today, yeah, more than likely. Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch some anime today. Cause not really getting any suggestion for like anything to that you guys want me to check out. So let me see. Rocket Boys. Seems like it. Check out this trailer. Let's check out the trailer. Okay. Let's check out this trailer here. Trailer. All right, man. Five body problem? What the hell is that? Three body. Three body problem. What is that? Is that another Indian drama? I don't know. Good show. I've never heard of that. Three body problem. What is that? A Netflix show? Where is that at? What is it on? Let me check out this trailer real quick. The Incredible Journey of. Okay. Alright. Is this based on a true story or is it based on a true story? Atom bomb. I didn't even I didn't even know that India tried to have a space program for real. Interesting. Interesting. You know, don't get me wrong. I don't know a lot of history. History was like I. It's really just as I got older. As I got older, I started to get more interested in history. Because when I was young, I hated like with a passion. I hated history because I used to look at it as um in a way useless knowledge because it's like we're always looking to move forward, right? Yeah, yeah. That was a really stupid way to look at history back in the day. But as I said, didn't know that. Did not know that. Did not know. I would have never even thought that India was trying to the point of them making an atom bomb. I mean, as much as I would think they didn't achieve that, I would guess that they did not achieve that because, um, yeah, I don't think they did. They all like end up transferring to like the NASA program or something. I don't know. Just asking questions. I guess I'll watch the movie to know what it's all about. Right? That would be best. So eventually, I'll put it on. I'll put it on the list of movies to watch because I am going to get into my movie bag very soon. Very soon. Very soon. So we'll see what that's about. It said he's the father of Indian nuclear studies. Was who started space program in India and the missile man of India is 13th president of India. That India reached Mars cheaper than the production cost of most of the Hollywood movies. What do you mean he reached Mars? Nah, I don't understand that sentence. You said he reached Mars? I mean a person or you know they have a satellite revival. I, I'm pretty sure India's not the only one. Were they the first? Or it's just you're just pointing out that it costs less. Okay, you just pointed out that it costs less. Okay. All right. I only. Yeah. They reached it in first try. All right. That's cool. That is cool. Add that to the list. All right. So I'm going to get into my episodes here. Hopefully, Gachiakuta. Is that on Crunchyroll? I've heard good things about it. I thought that was only. I didn't know the anime came out. I didn't know that the anime came out. How long has it been running now? Is it good? I mean, I've heard good things about it. I don't know if it's good or not. Alright, let's check out Gachiakuta. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it the whole time, but let's check out a couple of episodes since it's something I've been meaning to check out anyways. Hold up, make sure that. Is it dubbed? Come on. Crunchyroll, Crunchyroll. Check it out, see what it's all about. How to make sure that the let's see where the subtitles are on YouTube. Hold up. Gotta record this. So when trash is thrown out, what comes to inhabit it? Alright, just watching people take the garbage out? Alright. Humans think nothing of turning an object into trash. Okay. Alright, is this a show about recycling? What? To dismiss it as filth. Never to hold any value again. Then what do you want me to do with the banana peel after? What do you want me to do? They do this to other humans too. Oh, okay. Gachiakuta. Okay. Why are we gunning people down over garbage though? Like, wow, they're freaking out over trash. Oh, excuse me? That's a bit much. Oh, hold up, because it's the first episode. You said to check out. Isn't this the same thing? You just told me to check out. What do you mean? What is this? Why are you asking? What is this? I was like, did I click on the wrong thing? Bruh. All right, I just wanted to update the streams. Okay, let's do the damn thing. All right, let's keep it going. Ooh, okay. You just went to go retrieve something? All right. Everybody wears white. Why? Tribes folk. Oh, so we got. I don't understand. So they're allowed to go. Damn, that's crazy work. That's. I mean, not very different from society today, to be honest. I mean, people don't probably don't think like this, but Damn. It's like even in this part of the city, you have people like this. Ooh. All right. Information. Ah. And then people talk shit and then the eyes of a criminal. Really? Is it true though? Oh, he did get it for her. Damn. Got cop blocked by the mom. That's oh, okay. So this guy. Oh, really? I know what you're thinking. Chill. You could finish a sentence, but damn. What the hell happened to his hands? This is wild. Those burns? Oh, they're just okay. Definitely a good um, father figure for him. Who's this listening out here? It's a weird ass smile. Can somebody like everybody? But they wear the same clothes. It seems. Why does everybody wear the same thing outside? What the hell is that about? The pit. Is it? They just throw people in a pit? I don't know. Are they dead? Interesting. Well, oh, she the weird. Win some, you lose some, I guess. The hell? Why is he here? Why are they here? Did they come for Rector? Huh? Oh, what? Nah. Damn. Excuse me? Why are you telling him to run? That's a lot to put on a kid. Okay. What? Was this a setup? Why does this. Damn. This feels like a setup. 100%. They set him up. Nah. People are not dying in the pit, bro. They gotta be people must be still be alive in the pit or something. That's crazy. What? Ain't no way, bro. What happened? Oh, he sees him. Okay. Crash out? Well, okay. Um, well, it's just a pile of trash. Is this just the city's trash? What the hell? I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. I don't know. Uh, I was watching another episode. I don't know. It's if I can understand the premise at least, right? Okay. That's what I want to know too. Opening. It's just the beginning. Oh, let's see how far the rabbit hole goes, I guess. As if people don't die in the pits, you know, what's the dealio here? Do we get special powers? The hell are these? For real. I don't know, bro. If might have to figure something out. Damn. What are you gonna do, bro? Oh. Okay. The inhabited. Excuse me. You're leaking. What is he trying to accomplish here? Hey. Okay. Man grabbed a piece of zinc. I was like, yeah. So is that like a natural phenomenon of where he is, or somebody's controlling these things? Gotta get out of there. Oh, Are you a local? What the hell? What do you mean you can't? We're above ground? They're trash bees. Okay. What? Oh, that's an umbrella. God damn. Oh, he gonna put in work. No. He getting busy. He getting busy. Okay. What? Damn. Okay. I'm intrigued. He said we're above ground, which is so. Is this the like what? What I'm thinking is this the real like world? I'm wondering if this is the real world. The people that we see up there, like that he was dropped from, is that like I don't know a representation of like heaven, and like this is like the real world they get dropped into. Like this is what I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just thinking out loud because it's very strange. Very strange that he says that this is above ground when he got dropped in a pit. So this might be like the real ground situation. Like this is what's going on Earth, as it will. I don't know. I'm a simple cleaner. I can't even imagine I was thinking it. Okay. It's just an old legend. Oh. Oh, I gotta check something really quick. Really quick. Really quick. 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 Ding. All right. The ground here is okay. Oh, think what? Ah, could still be a fake. The hell? For real? That's crazy. They tied him up better. Yo. What? No, I don't know. Damn. Oh, no. That's disgusting. Oh. Oh. Yo, dude say I gotta live. Man, you don't know what's going on up there. Yo. Ah, okay. Givers. I don't think I'm gonna charge somebody who's whipping around chains. Cause the object is the gloves, right? The object is the gloves, not the whatever the hell. The object is the gloves. That's why his nose keeps bleeding. Okay. Oh, join the cleaners. I'd rather not. All right, all right, okay, all right. I'm feeling it. That was pretty good. That's dope. Okay, we definitely adding this to the rotation. That's dope. Yeah, I like that, man. I was supposed to first two episodes. The first episode was this should have been like a 1 hour premiere. Like I can definitely see people watching the first episode. What the hell is this? Um, the first episode did not grab me as much as I wanted to. That's why I had to watch another one because the premise, like, not not much was explained. The first episode, let's put it like that. Not much was explained. It was kind of like, okay, people throw away their trash. All right, we got the MC losing, father figure, very anime tropey, right? MC loses someone in the first episode. Okay. Um, no crash out. I mean, it was just pretty much being treated like trash. No pun intended, but right. So second episode really turned up everything. Kind of gave us the landscape. It's kind of like it reminds me of um what they did with solo leveling. It's the same with solo leveling, like episode one, where it was just like you didn't really get it. Like there were some aspects of it that was explained, but you didn't know exactly what it was all about until the second episode. Kind of like left you in disbelief. It's just like, oh, okay, this is the type of anime we watching, right? So I think, um, but overall, I like the premise. But I'm also thinking, what's the situation, right? What is the situation with um the above ground, below ground kind of situation? Because he's saying that it's not below ground, it's above ground. So it's gotta be that these people, I don't know, I'm thinking ground level became the pit, and then maybe these rich people they built themselves, you know what I'm saying, above that, like, I don't know. I don't want to say the mountains. Like the way how I'm looking at it is like from a heavenly perspective, like they built themselves a heaven, but they couldn't get rid of the quote unquote trash people, so they kind of divide themselves from them because or something like that. That's what I'm thinking for now. I don't have a lot of information to go on with a theory here, but I'm gonna theorize nonetheless, right? So and it seems like they just kept dumping trash and people down into Earth. They throw so much trash down there, as they describe it, poison the air, um, and even created monsters. Now this concept, I'm wonder if they are people topside that knows about these givers. Like, is there people or someone up there that has powers just like this? Soul getting into an object and stuff like that, right? And it said the more you take care of the object, the more it draws a soul into it, something of the sort. So this is very intriguing. I think not necessarily how it started. I think the concept of the not the concept, the premise of you know um how they go about things here with the powers and stuff like that. is going to get real interesting because it's not everything can be unique, right? I still think that you know they are power systems out there, right? In different animes, right? I still think Hunter x Hunter has the best power system in any creative media, in my opinion, right? When it comes down to building a system for characters to access, I think the NEN system is just like, Togashi did his thing with that, right? I don't think any power system beats it. Not necessarily in terms of power. I'm just talking about like the creativity that goes into Hunter x Hunter. Will something like this, depending on the diversity of what it can be, right? Could it beat Hunter x Hunter? I don't know, but it's definitely interesting though, because is there a level of affinity that goes between the human and the object? That's what I'm thinking. That maybe there's an affinity to certain things, like or is it random? You know, if it's random, then it might not be so interesting. But if there's an affinity between the soul and the human that can access that, or the soul that goes into the object, like then it would become very interesting to me. But yeah, it was pretty good. Episode 1 and 2. Yeah. Definitely something I would look forward to watching again. Definitely. All right, if you're out there and you are watching, say something in the chat so I know that you're out there, man. So I know that you're out there. Let me see. That's all we checked out today. All right. I might be all for today, to be honest. Might be all for today. I was gonna watch, because I need to catch up to Kaiju number 8. But as I said, all right, it's been a wonderful stream. I'm gonna hit the ground running for a lot longer. I'll probably stream a few more days next week. But yeah, as long as I keep people coming in, as I said, if you come in, if there's something you want me to check out, all you gotta do is put it in the chat and I'll check it out. See if it's something that I want to add to the library of shows that I've been watching and will continue to watch. I'll decide. Um, I'm trying to feel out some animes right now to see what I want to jump into, for sure. Um, if there's any other shows I want to check out, if it's a live action, not today. If it's a live action show, not today. But if it's anime, I'll check it out. But as I said, like, it's one of those things right now that I'm really trying to get around. Like, I don't want to. I really don't want to sit here for 6 hours, and I'm not really getting the interaction that I want. So it's like, um, if we're gonna check stuff out, we'll check stuff out. But today is I just want to check out some new anime if possible. But if there's no suggestion for that, we can always be back. I'm trying to build stuff up, and I'm working on stuff in the background to get out on social media. So I'm not really expecting a ton of people to be in here on Mondays and Saturdays right now because um, I'm still trying to siphon out some clips and stuff from older videos. I'm working on getting Lord of Mysteries, some clips from from those episodes, getting those all out on social media. Um, and then once we start getting some traction, I think more people will start coming to the stream. So I'm working on that. I'm working on that. So one of the things about streaming right now, and I'm not gonna go out on a limb and say streaming is dead, but it's getting increasingly difficult to get to get into streaming. Like if you don't already have an established audience, to get people to come out to streams is very hard, and that's why I'm trying to find a good medium for people, a time where I know that people are not super busy and stuff. And plus it's the holiday season as well. Um, so it's tough. And as I've spoken about it before, where my audience is not children or teenagers. I don't really cater to those people. If it just so happens one or two is here, then cool. But we watch a lot of more mature stuff over here, um, usually. So there's a lot that I'm working on in the background, outside of streaming, to get people to come to streams and stuff like that. But I also want you guys to participate when you're here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying you gotta type every 2 minutes or whatever the case, but at least every now and then type something in the chat so I know you're there. Right? People like to be in the background. I don't understand it. It's just like streaming live. You have somebody live is all about that interaction, and I need to get people like, tell me what you want me to do. What do you want me to do to get you more into it, and all these different things. Right? It's like you're sitting down and you're sitting down, and I'm watching a show. If I'm not getting any feedback from the chat, like I feel like I'm just sitting here watching the show. I can do that outside of streaming. I don't want to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that. like, come here, sit down, and we're watching a show that you're there watching with me, right? You're there watching with me, or you want to see my reaction to it, whatever the case, but you're just there. You know what I'm saying? You're just there, and there's no interaction. How do you think that makes me feel just sitting here? Like I feel, right? And I used like before. I think like way back, I used to stream, and with zero people, and I understood the assignment. I know that if there's nobody there, that there's nobody there, right? But I can see that people are watching the streams. The problem is they're not interacting. So it's like they're just there, right? And I really don't want to sit here and stream to an audience that's not interacting with the stream or me. Ask questions, even if you just have a random question or whatever the situation is. Like, it gives me the energy to keep going. But if I'm not getting that, then I really don't get no energy, and I could go record a show to put on Patreon or something. I'm not gonna sit here and not have that. So I'm not telling you guys that you can't sit there for the time being, right? For the time being, it's just that I would have much longer streams if you guys are interacting with the stream, right? Today, as I said, today was anime. Wanted to do some anime. Mikey came in, gave a suggestion. I watched a couple of episodes of that. I'm gonna try to add that to the rotation, not necessarily for streams, but if it comes up again next week, we might watch a couple more episodes. And hey, if you interact, I stream longer. It's really that simple. But in any case, as I said, nobody is really doing it. Casual, thank you for coming through. Mikey, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you guys, right? And for all you guys that are watching in the shadows, because I still appreciate you guys. I just need that interaction. So, but in any case, we were here. We came. We saw. We conquered. I'll see you guys for the next stream on Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern. If you guys want to suggest a better time, that would mean you have to type it in the chat. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.